What up, my foodie freaks? Are you ready for some good food with good friends for good times? Well, then let's get this party started with me, Chef Bev, and my crazy brigade right here, right now on the Culinary Trend Show on RantRadioNetwork.com. Hey,
Hi.
we are here. I better fix myself. I don't want to scare anybody right now.
How sad.
Hi, everybody. We are back. We were off last week because we were celebrating Halloween.
Sort of.
Kinda.
Sort of? You didn't go
Yep.
trick-or-treating?
No.
No? I did.
I was eating candy. That was my trick or treat.
Oh, okay. Wait, were you getting candy?
One for you, one for me. One for you, two for me.
Were you giving out candy or eating in
Some
front of the kids as they walk by?
Some of it.
Were you like, you want candy, and you're like, psych, and
Be
you
like,
open the package?
come on, that's
or?
not really a costume. You show up to my house in your PJs and a pillowcase. Come
No,
on.
That's the
That's
new
the costume.
That's the
It's a
costume.
That's
sleepy
Carson.
person.
That's Carson.
Well, that's why it's Carson. Hello. What else do you want? Well, I'm glad that we're back. I'm Chef Bev Lazo, and my co-host next to me is the beautiful Gloria.
Hello.
Welcome back. You were
Thank
gone the
you.
week before prior to
I
when we were off.
was.
Where were you this time?
The week before I wasn't here was because I went for a H2O Newfound Glory Alkaline Trio concert.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun.
Wait, you had, I was looking at Facebook, you were like, every day you were at some concert. Is that part of the package that you had? or-
I did have about 5 concerts in 2 weeks, so yeah.
Wow.
So I was excited.
It's nice to be young and be able to do that.
I realized I wasn't as young as I thought I was at
By
the
the
Alkaline
fifth
Trio
concert?
pit. Yeah, I was like,
Were you in the pit again?
yeah, I was. Yeah,
I told you about going in the pits.
I know.
Well, and also to my left, who I'm trying to keep on the show right now. He's busy watching the Laker game.
No, it's halftime. We're good.
Okay,
It's halftime.
all right. Hopefully halftime lasts for
We
an
have
hour.
his attention. For a little bit.
Lawrence Fama.
We've got about 10 minutes before you lose me, so we're
Oh,
good.
gosh. Well, Lawrence, thank you for trying to join us tonight. And across us, we want to welcome these beautiful people. I'm excited because the food back there right now is just calling our names.
It
calling
is.
our names. So we have Michelle and we have Richard in the... David, I'm sorry, Dave. See, it's
I look like a Richard.
It's the chicken.
Yes.
It's the chicken. I'm like looking at it, it's Richard.
Did you call it the Chicken Richard then? Did you name
Yes,
it?
yes. See, that's what happens. And I'm going to blame it because Gloria has been serving us alcohol before the show started. So
I
let's,
have.
let's blame
Gloria's fault.
It's always my
Gloria's
Always
fault.
blame it on Glory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always blame. But thank you, Mrs. B's Restaurant. Thank you for coming out tonight. You guys been busy, huh?
We've been busy.
That's a good thing, right?
That's the problem you want to have.
That's a
is
good
always good.
problem. And I know you're busy too because you're on the road. Let's tell Lawrence here what you do on the side besides do you have I heard you were going on the road with the Lakers sometimes? Is that-
Oh yeah, we do a little bit with the Lakers. So we travel with them just a little bit and get a lot of games. But I'm doing a lot of things.
I know. You're a busy man. But thank you guys for coming out tonight.
Well, hello, new best friend. How you guys doing?
So there's a show. And then Michelle was telling me earlier she's into the fantasy league for, is that basketball right now?
No, fantasy football.
Football. See, I'm lost. I don't know anything about that.
I'm right there with you.
You can have any mic you want,
You
Michelle.
can come over with me to drink, and then they can do sports.
So do you like
Love fantasy football, but don't have a lot of time to focus on it because we're really building our baby, which is Mrs. B's
Right.
Louisiana Chicken and Waffles.
That's exciting.
In there trying to make it happen. 15 different waffle flavors. Today we brought one of our best-selling sandwiches, which is our catfish sandwich.
That's
and
new.
we have it featured on our jalapeno and cheese waffle, and then one on
Wow.
our sun-dried tomato waffle with fresh basil,
Oh my
garlic.
gosh.
Yes, very
you
good.
guys expanded when I was there last.
We have 15 different flavors, but we're introducing them gradually. This month, we're featuring our pumpkin pie waffle.
Wow.
Yes, very good.
Do you have it?
I have it here for
Okay.
you.
No one touches it but me.
Next, we're rolling
I'll
out the
fight you.
red velvet.
The red velvet.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I do like
I'm
waffles.
drooling.
I'll be
You got
dreaming of
drool right
waffles.
here
I am
on the
drooling
side.
right
You wanna
now.
get that?
Of
When you
course,
say-
we have our Louisiana soul food side dishes. Mac and cheese, we're known for that. Candied yams, red beans and rice, mashed potatoes and gravy.
Whew.
We brought a chicken meal, which comes with the mac and cheese,
That one's mine.
collard greens,
We're fighting here already.
cornbread muffins.
Are we all just calling dibs for plates right now? Is
Yeah,
that what's going
that's
on?
what we're
Yes.
doing.
This is what we're going to call it, the Fantasy Food League. You guys can fantasize, and I'll take the rest home. But we're going to talk more about this with you guys because I want to dedicate this whole show to you guys because I have been introduced. Alex over there, who has a show here, Real Estate Rant. Hi, Alex. He's out. He's shy. I don't know why. How he's shy. He has his own show here on Wednesday middays, about 10. Yeah.
I'm
so
licking.
he's-
I like spilled
yeah.
ice cream all over me, and I'm licking my
Yeah.
fingers and the earphones. So
Oh my
don't
God, you
blame
did
me.
spill.
The folks on the video feed
I'm
are
like,
getting a
yeah.
nice show.
Yeah, they are. So, but thank you, Alex. He introduced me to you guys because
Yes,
he
he
had
did.
gone to your restaurant and he said, "Bev, you have to go."
Awesome.
I'm a big soul food fan. From coming from the South Bay, I mean, I had a lot of friends who own restaurants too, and to be honest, we don't have anything out here in this part of town in Whittier. You're from La Habra,
Yeah.
so thank you for establishing your restaurant here.
Well, you're
And
welcome.
We're good. Our job's to help you out, get more people out there, and have a party with all those flavors of waffles. I'm excited. The
Ooh, we
jalapeno.
can have a
I'm ex-
waffle party.
I'm excited to try the food because just looking at it, it's like it's teasing me. Just
It
being
is.
over there.
But don't
so.
fight over the gumbo because it happens.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good show then. More ratings. Let's start fighting. But today, besides, we're going to be talking about Mrs. B's chicken and waffles. You know, we celebrate every day a special food holiday. Did you guys know that?
No, we didn't know that.
Yeah, there's the foodie
food
community
calendar.
Yeah, there's a food calendar that every day you have to celebrate something. You don't have to, but
somebody's making up a holiday for every
yeah,
single day.
you know, like tomorrow is National Straw Day, for example. You know, I don't know, but tell us what's
Well,
today.
let's see. For the past week, I mean, we had a couple of good ones this week. Tuesday was National Donut Day.
Yeah, I brought
So-
some donuts.
Bev
Which
was-
is why we have to stack of donuts here.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bev was
Right.
kind enough to bring in some donuts. I was kind of busy today, so I wasn't able to pick up any cronuts for you guys.
We don't want to hear about it. Keep going.
Yesterday, is National Nachos Day. I mean, who doesn't love a good plate of nachos?
Right.
Especially watching football or watching
Right,
basketball.
right,
Or
Big
just
plate of nachos.
eating them in general.
right.
Today is National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day.
Oh, I'm a
Oddly
big fan
specific. Just it's very specific.
Not
that
milk
piece of
chocolate.
Not milk chocolate.
I'm sorry.
Bittersweet chocolate.
Okay.
Semi-sweet chocolate
With almonds.
with
With
almonds.
almonds.
Has to be with almonds for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what they
Well,
said.
they have
Gotta
to-
sell those almonds.
Yeah. Tomorrow is National Cappuccino Day for you caffeine freaks out there, and I think tomorrow, or is it today, is National Harvey Wallbanger Day.
That's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
That's
And-
Gloria's new
and-
holiday.
yeah, I
Gloria.
haven't tried one, but reading
Well, tell
it,
us
it
about.
looks
You know
really
what a
good.
you know what a Harvey Wallbanger is, right?
Top Wellbanger's a drink.
That's
Yeah.
right. See, so
It's
tell us
made with vodka. I can't read this because the paper is ripped.
because Lawrence tore it in half.
So
My
what does
bad.
it say? Guyano and orange juice.
It's a classic.
Yes.
So
So,
tell
it
us
was
the history.
invented in 1952 by three-time world champion mixologist Donato Duke Antone. The Harvey Wallbanger was brought to, I'm going to read this, so
Mm-hmm.
internal prominence, and I can't read. Let's see, what is it? That's it. It was
That's
just
it.
Hollywood during the early
Well,
1950s.
Okay, well it's a big thing still. I mean, have you? When was the last time you had a Harvey Wallbanger? You guys remember?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I don't think I've ever had
I've
one.
never had one either.
And now they're gonna go make a.
Now I have to go home.
Now you have to make a waffle because they do have cakes with the. It's a Harvey Wallbanger cake. So I think I have the recipe up there, but it's simple. So I think you should try
I
one
think I've been living under a rock.
for your waffle.
And it goes on to say, legend has it that the drink was named after a Manhattan Beach surfer
Yeah.
who
Thank
was
you.
a regular patron of Duke Black Watch Bar on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood during the early 1950s.
Thank you for
So
reading it
there
for
you
me.
go. I think you need to leave and
You
she
need
can
to-
sit here
I think
now.
we
I
just found-
know.
we just found a new third.
It's done. I think I've been having way too much pumpkin patch ale.
Well, you know, Gloria's our in-house
Drinker.
drink specialist.
Lush, yes.
I'm trying to make it sound nice, the drink specialist, but you're calling yourself
We're
out.
still waiting for the one day we do an intervention show.
Yeah,
all I'm
that's
saying.
next.
That's how I met your mother right here, intervention.
So tell us what you brought in today, and we're going to share with David and
I
Michelle.
decided to make today pumpkin beer floats. So
Ooh.
I brought Trader Joe's pumpkin ice cream and Rogue Farms pumpkin patch ale.
You guys like pumpkin, right? You
Oh.
have your.
Pumpkin
I'll
That's
make
right.
you. I'll
That's
make
right.
you some.
The only
know
thing
you
better
want
than
some.
pumpkin is pumpkin ale.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Sounds like it's
I
gonna be
think-
good.
No,
It
it's
is.
really
It's
good.
really
she'll
good.
she'll hook you up
Oh,
with some.
yeah.
So thank you. So where can we get this beer?
Total Wine. Total Wine has it. So yes, that's where I got mine.
And then the ice cream is Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. It's
I didn't even know.
seasonal.
I didn't know they
The ice
had.
cream's seasonal. So
I
get it
didn't
while
see it.
it's there.
You know who has good pumpkin ice cream is Baskin Robbins also.
Yeah, there's this little ice cream place in Claremont Village, and they do a pumpkin pie ice cream, which is like, it tastes like you're eating crust and everything. It is so good.
There's also Longboards Ice Cream is doing a pumpkin pie ice cream bar as well.
Ooh.
And they also have an apple pie ice cream bar, which is also really good.
Yes.
Do you guys plan on doing like your own ice cream, like a waffle a la mode? Is that in the future?
Well, we have for birthdays.
Oh,
We have a cake batter waffle
someone's birthday's coming up,
that we present with ice
and
cream,
that's a good waffle.
Heath bar crumbles. Yes, very good. So that you can officially have ice cream and cake at Mrs. B's
Oh,
on your birthday.
nice. I like that
I
idea.
think we should set your birthday over there.
I think so.
All right, everybody remember that. Everybody remember that. So anyway, so Halloween, did you have customers come in dressed up?
No.
No, they weren't
Everyone was
fun.
out, private parties, that type of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So it wasn't a busy night for us. But where do we go to find that calendar of food
You can go
for
to
today?
ocfoodies.com.
Okay.
Or just
Yeah,
go
you can
Google
just
it,
Google National Food Holidays.
and that'll come
Okay.
up.
There's a bunch of lists, and
Now, see, Dave,
Most
she's
of
going to
the
be
holidays-
celebrating every day.
yeah, most of the holidays
already
line up
celebrates
between the calendars you're gonna get. But there are some where you're like, you just made that up. Somebody made this one up.
And it's good for you guys to do like a special.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, tomorrow's National Cappuccino Day and Harvey Wallbanger Day, but you know, and something else is coming up.
Well, we've got beer and wine at Mrs. B's now.
We need to talk. We really need to talk. And are you guys? I heard a little birdie told me you guys are gonna have cable up there pretty soon, or do you have?
We have TVs now.
I am down. I am
Yes.
down for the Laker game. We were talking about something in the future to have there, so we're ready. But after we get back, we are going to be talking about more about your restaurant, how you started it, and we are going to eat food. I'm so hungry. I'm drooling still. Right after this, only on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We'll be right back with more Culinary Turn Show with Chef Bev, Gloria, and Lawrence, only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotechsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number One Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home, at AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Are you hungry for more? Well, put on those stretchy pants, grab a plate, and let's head on back to the Buffet of Madness with Bev, Gloria, and Lawrence for more Culinary Trend Show. Only here on Rant Radio Network.
All right, we are back.
And we're back.
We are back. We are going to party now because Alex Alanis from Rant, Real Estate Rant's in the house. Thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, well, I had to come by and check it out,
Yeah, I want to thank you. Lots of thank yous to you because if it wasn't for Alex, I wouldn't have gone to Mrs. B's restaurant. I'm there like as much as I can be. My mom fell in love with your restaurant. I took my mom. And she just told me she was seeing the photos I put on Facebook. She goes, "Oh, they're coming. What are they bringing?" And I'm thinking she wants me to bring leftovers. I already know that. And
she brought the Tupperware, huh?
Yeah. Well, how did you know I did that?
Just don't leave it there,
And I told her that we would drop by next Tuesday, so you will be seeing us. Right. She's a big fan, and my mom is very picky with soul food. We used to go to one. There was one I was talking to you about that in Paramount. Have you heard of that one?
No.
Well, I know there's one in Carson too. It's
R&R.
R&R. Old M&M.
Yeah.
It used to be M&M.
Yeah. So it's all right, and I'm picky too.
That's a little different. That's more Mississippi soul food. We're Louisiana Creole.
Well, let's talk about that. How long has Mrs. B's restaurant been around?
Since February.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It's going to be a year.
Almost a year.
So tell us how this came about and why in La Habra?
Well, we own another restaurant in La Habra.
Oh, okay.
And so we just kind of fell into that one. Mrs. B was my grandmother. And so I always kind of wanted to do a restaurant. She was the greatest cook ever, in my opinion.
Grandmas are always the
Oh, awesome. And so that's where the recipes came from. And I kind of wanted to do something in honor of her to let people know she was here. She couldn't read, she couldn't write, but she could cook. And so she kind of instilled that in all of us. So, everybody can cook. So I kind of wanted to do that as, to honor my grandmother. And so that's why
awesome.
It's decorated the way it is. We want people to feel that they're at her house eating chicken dinners.
Nice.
And so that's why we're decorated the way we are and why we do things the way we do.
So February is going to be a year. I mean,
Ooh, there's some mac and
yeah,
cheese.
I'm just drooling here right now.
Oh, okay.
Just tell us, was it hard to format a menu because knowing that there's various restaurants out there that you're competing against, especially with the chicken and waffles? That's the hottest new thing for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Even Jack in the Box has that now. It's like,
everybody's doing
Really?
waffles.
You're kidding me.
Chicken and waffles.
I mean, how do you?
Well, they have a chicken and waffle. I know they have a waffle sandwich on with the sausage in it or something. I didn't know they had a chicken.
Yeah, they had a
sandwich.
waffle.
Taco Bell has a waffle taco.
Yeah, but Jack in the Box does have a waffle sandwich with chicken in there.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like everybody wants to be part of the
the
game.
new hook now. Everybody's trying to do
Well,
chicken
that's
and
the
waffles.
thing. And how
but
do
they
you
don't do them well.
Exactly. So let's talk about that. What makes your chicken and waffle different from everybody else's?
Well, we have about 15, 20 different flavors of waffles, but our chicken's off the chain. I mean, it's the
It
best
is.
fried chicken
It is.
around. I hear it every day. But, that's my grandmother's chicken, so that's why we do it the way we do it. But I don't slam anybody else, but I
Right.
think ours is better than everybody's.
It is. I'm going to be honest, Alex. I mean,
Yeah, no. I mean, me and my wife, we love to go eating around, and we like to try different places. That particular restaurant used to be like a breakfast place.
Yeah, it was Bernie's Diner, I think.
Something like
back in the
that,
day.
yeah.
It started as an IHOP.
Yeah, and
years back.
it started off slow. We're driving down Harbor, and I see Mrs. B's Chicken and Waffles. Are you kidding me? We made a U-turn,
Have you had any other? I mean, we're talking about fried chicken right now.
Years ago in Compton,
Okay.
I used to do real estate appraisals, so I used to drive around there. And what's the one at Roscoe's?
Yeah.
Was it Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? And years ago, but it's just one of those things that, being from the Latino arena, you look forward to the menudos and that kind of thing, but around here, where do you find chicken and waffles?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. It's like, thank you for being close by so we don't have to drive out to, the South Bay or Roscoe's in Hollywood and somewhere
There's one in Anaheim.
Hollywood,
Oh, there's
Pasadena.
one in Anaheim now?
One
Yes.
just opened up in
Uh-oh.
Anaheim.
Oh, they open finally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
David's all, oh.
It's right by me. No.
Well, that's the other part. If you go to Hollywood, the one in Hollywood, the Roscoe's, there's a line coming out the door. You know, you never get to try it. I'll never stop there. I got 6 kids, you know.
Yeah.
I'll never stop there and wait in line with 6 kids, sure, you know.
Well, again, we're talking about hype also. That's the thing.
Yeah, like, is it as good, is it good because it's good, or is it good because other people say it's good?
And again, the branding, of course. You want to keep it original, like these guys right here. You're going to have to come all the way out to La Habra and see what we're talking about, because you're right. I like your chicken. I've been to the other places before, and I'm very choosy. It's like, it can be dry. The waffles are, like you hit the table, it doesn't, it's hard. I'm trying to say it nicely. I don't know. Is this a waffle?
One more time.
But
But the chicken is hand battered, hand breaded, cooked to order. That's important for people
exactly.
to know. Nothing's under a heat lamp saying pick me, pick me.
Right.
And the waffles are also cooked to order.
And that's why I was trying to tell my mom, because my mom was like, I went to another restaurant. Why are they taking long? Because they're making it fresh for you. We have to tell everybody that. It's like, if you want really good food, you have to wait.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
Yeah,
We're
this
such an
I've been to
instant-
those other places.
Well, we
and
live
yeah,
in a
you get
world
those
of
cold.
now,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, a lot of
Microwave.
folks
It's
are
like, if
really
you want
accustomed to
it
fast
good,
food, and
wait.
instant
You know?
food. Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, especially us with children, yeah, we want them rushed. But if hey, who's calling? Tell them to call.
Hello?
Tell them to call 855-693-4897 for their chicken and waffle questions. Right?
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah, if you have a favorite spot, and if you haven't heard, if you have questions for David and Michelle, because I know we have a lot of OC listeners also, wanting to know about your establishment. You are on Harbor, and is that Imperial?
Harbor and Imperial.
Imperial.
1299 South Harbor. We're
And-
a block south of Imperial on Harbor.
And I know you guys do more than just the restaurant seating. When I went there, you had a big party that walked in. Tell everybody you guys you do banquets and.
We do banquets, parties. We seat about 122.
Wow.
Yeah, so that what makes us a little different than some of the other establishments. We're not full of booths. We have a lot of tables.
Yes.
So we can accommodate large parties. We do a lot of work with the senior community. So everything's wheelchair accessible. We can move the tables around to accommodate them. And so that works out well for us.
Now you're talking about you want us to walk in and say, "Hey, we're at Grandma's house. We're gonna have Sunday dinner with our family and friends." I mean, your staff. How do you train them to be that way? I mean, everybody has different ways of training their staff to, either be corporate or be at home, because your staff is very friendly.
Yeah, that's
very
that's
welcoming.
definitely the feel that when you walked in, you feel like you're walking into the South, because they also have that bluegrass music in the background, and the atmosphere that they have, the way that they remodeled the place, definitely has that feel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we want a kind of a homey feel, not a restaurant feel,
Right.
not a coffee shop feel. That's why we don't have that many booths, just the one row of booths. But we wanted tables and chairs, because when you went into my grandmother's house, there was no booths. It was tables and chairs. So she fought me for the booths, because I was going to go all tables and chairs. She insisted we have a row of booths. so we have a row of booths, but most of them are tables and chairs. And that way we can accommodate large parties. You go to some of the other places and you have a party of 12 where everybody's at a different booth, and we didn't want that.
Well, I mean, it's just the feeling of, again, when you're going to someone's house, you all sit in the one table and have a great time. I wanted to join that party. I was sitting at the booth, next to that big party you had that one time, and they were just having a wonderful time
we've
just
had,
being together.
Someone had their 60th birthday party there with
Wow.
dancing. We have live music at least once a month on Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
We've had some gospel lunches.
That's
Choirs
what I wanna
coming
go
in,
to.
yeah, singing good, gospel music for a couple of hours on a Sunday in between church services. So we try to keep it live and have a nice vibe and feel and flow in there with different things going on.
Is that every Sunday?
No, it's not every Sunday.
Do you want to do it every Sunday, or?
We would like to, but you got to find the choirs. You got to find the talent that's willing to come in and sing and showcase their skills and abilities. We've even had praise dancers in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys know anybody out there that can come out and perform on Sundays for them, 855-693-4897. And how's the pumpkin floats?
Oh, this is very good.
That's why
Yes.
Michelle's all
I'm
relaxed.
glad.
She's just way back
I'm
relaxed
just
right
fine.
now.
Yeah.
Go with the show.
In
I'm
the
fine.
zone. in
They
the
might
zone.
add
Very
that
good.
to their menu now that you have beer.
Now that we
Yes.
have beer, this pumpkin
Beer
beer's
floats.
great.
I
Beer
love beer floats. That's all.
She'll be there.
That was great.
I'll be there.
She'll be
beer
there.
floats, and I'll be there.
We do a lot of fundraisers too with the
Oh.
with the community. A lot of church fundraisers. Some of the gospel brunches are fundraisers for the churches. And so we'll put together a menu for them off our regular menu. It's not items on our regular menu. And then they get a set price for the items, salad and dessert and the dinners. And we charge them a certain price, and they charge their people a certain price. And they raise money that way. And they sell the tickets at their church. And so, I mean, we get 75, 80, 90 people. Coming in, so they're great fundraisers for the church because they sell once they get their price, they
Right.
sell their tickets for whatever they want. So they can double the price or add $15 or whatever, and the people know it's a fundraiser for the church, and they all come out and they support, so it works well.
We'll be doing that. I think I'm going to call you. You do that for schools also?
We do it for
Yes.
everyone. Yeah, we just had a big one for a school in La Habra.
Okay, elementary.
And another one,
or
I
was it?
think, this
Elementary
week,
school,
next
we're
week.
going to do a fundraiser with Whittier Christian.
Nice.
We fed the La Habra High School football team, the varsity team. Yeah.
That's a lot of feeding right there.
That was a
That
lot
was
of
a lot.
A lot
waffles.
of
They ate a lot.
A lot of chicken.
That was a lot of
That
waffles,
was
yeah.
quite a bit.
What was their favorite choice?
Well, they wanted the signature house waffle, so we went with that, but they wanted mac and cheese and
Carbon up.
yeah.
Yeah, well, and our mac and cheese, that's the number one single item on the menu. We do about 50 pounds of mac a day.
Wow.
Yeah, and so...
Well, 50 pounds is going into our butts after tonight. That's what's going to happen.
So they had a lot.
Alex,
So they
you-
really love the mac. They got a lot of mac.
Well, I loved everything, and Alex did too. So, I mean,
yeah.
okay, right after break, we're going to start eating. You're going to explain every dish. We're going to start
While I
shoving.
eat.
We're going to eat. We're going to eat. We're going to eat. You're going to eat again.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Hold him back. Hold him back.
We'll be eating right after this. We'll be right back.
Add some crazy flavor to your vape pen. You're looking for something new and exciting in liquid vapor? Go to Crazy Cloud's e-juice. Find them at burstoflavor.com and try any of the new 12 flavors they have available: blueberry, mint, raspberry, chocolate, gummy bear, hemp, watermelon, cola, orange, pina colada, coconut, or Red Bully. Call us today at 855-WE-BURST or visit us at burstoflavor.com and order yours today.
What's wrong?
I can't stop craving a cigarette. I just quit. Hey, what are you smoking on?
Oh, this? Best e-juice on the planet. Burst of flavor, of course.
What's that?
Only the best alternative to smoking with a great flavor. It has a burst of flavor in every puff.
Well, does it have nicotine?
It comes in different levels, including zero. They have 20 flavors and more coming. All the products are made in the U.S. Check them out at www.burstoflavor.com or call them at 855-WE-BURST.
Hey, let's burst together.
It's not just flavor, it's an experience. Cigarettes, you've met your match.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
Good Day America. I'm Dr. Gerald Coy. Every Friday, 12:30 to 1:30, you can listen to Solutions for Life, a program dedicated to helping everyone discover better health. Each week, we will discuss challenges in our healthcare system, controversies, and issues that affect your life. But above all, discover solutions that will help each and every one of you. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
What up, my foodie freaks? Are you ready for some good food with good friends for good times? Well, then let's get this party started with me, Chef Bev, and my crazy brigade right here, right now on the Culinary Trend Show on RantRadioNetwork.com. All right, we are back. It's a party here on the Culinary Trend Show, and it's time to eat.
Are we eating?
We're eating. That's all we do on the show. If you haven't been
Eat and drink.
If you haven't seen our show before, all we do is eat
And drink.
and drink.
That's just me. Sorry.
No, that's just you.
Yeah,
no, that's just me too.
I have no idea what you guys are gonna eat.
Turn your booty around because we're gonna be.
Yeah, you can have that. I'm getting the gumbo.
Wait, I think we have plates under here.
Is there a spoon? There's no spoon.
There are spoons right there in the corner.
I have plates. Oh, can you get the boats,
Oh.
Sonia?
Yes.
Right
Mac
behind
and
you?
cheese right here.
No, that goes right over here.
The folks at home, are
Yeah.
watching. Sorry,
I just see arms flailing here. I'm gonna get smacked.
you guys need smell-o-vision.
All right, I don't know what
This
you're eating, Bev.
Looks and smells delicious.
That's okay. This is my favorite. Right? Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
These three are mine. You have 2 plates.
This is
Well, the
not-
whipped cream's kind of dying out right now.
That's okay. We better start eating on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start from left to right. Wait, you know what? Let's start here because I don't trust Gloria right now.
Here, we'll start with this
Yeah,
one.
let's talk about this before it disappears. The stuff
Yeah.
in front of Gloria.
We have the spoons, right?
Let's talk
All
about
right.
this one.
Chef, tell us what this is. Michelle, David.
That's our world famous gumbo. I make the gumbo. I'm the only one who makes the gumbo.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
I wish I
can't-
could eat
can't
right
Is there
now.
like,
chance it.
is there a
Pardon me?
secret kitchen in
Spoons are right
your
there.
spot?
I make
Like-
everybody leave when I'm doing making
Hey,
gumbo.
are you like locked up? You know who does that?
Crustacean.
Crustacean does that.
Beyond Family
Have you heard
does
of that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you have that method now. You're like hit in a hidden room.
There you go.
And you just give out the
You've
gumbo
got, you've
through a
got
small
like,
window.
You've got like a secret bag of spices
Yeah.
that like just nobody else can touch because that's the
You
gumbo
know,
spice.
gumbo, you have to know what you're doing. You know, you can give somebody a recipe for gumbo,
Right,
but
but you gotta do it right.
You have to do it right. It's interactive. You got to stay on top of the roux. You have to know what it's supposed to look like and what it's supposed to texture is supposed to be. So you can tell them how to do it, but until they do it a lot and know how it's supposed
and
to be.
the little changes, because every batch of gumbo is going to be different.
Every batch is a little different.
Yeah, so like you have to know what to look for. Otherwise, even just like the little
This is
minute
very good.
variations can just throw off the whole batch.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you cook the roux too long or not long enough, it really affects the flavor.
She's like, all right. I know those words. Okay.
Continue the interview, sir. No, that's really good.
So what goes into this gumbo that you have here?
That gumbo, it's crab, shrimp, chicken, and andouille sausage.
Oh, I love andouille. So this is Grandma's recipe.
Okay, I had
also?
to cheat. I have to say I had to cheat and try the mac and cheese because it was calling my name. So good.
All right. Well, we're gonna pass that around. Tell us. Okay. Don't slap my hand. Okay. What's this?
You're lucky I'm right-handed and I'm holding the fork.
Tell us what this is. When did this come about? Because
Because
it wasn't there when I was there last.
No.
You waited till I left, huh? That's what I'm. You're like, oh, we'll just make that special batch. She left. So tell us what this is. This is
That's our
beautiful.
pumpkin pie waffle.
Look at Gloria with the fork. I'm sorry.
It's missing powdered sugar. It should have powdered sugar on it also, but we didn't bring that.
I'm sure it'll be fine even without
Yeah,
it.
so that's a pumpkin pie waffle. It's a pumpkin waffle with caramel, whipped cream, and powdered sugar.
Can you?
Now when you guys are coming up with the different flavors for your waffles, like what is it more like? Let's see what this would taste like as a waffle, or
yeah.
it was just like it's gonna be good, so let's just see what happens.
Little of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, little
Okay.
bit of both. When we started, we just had just a crazy amount of waffles that we were doing and working on, and so we just kind of had to stream it down a little bit.
When you say crazy amount,
A lot.
Oh my God.
Like, I mean, we had caramel apple waffles, blueberry waffles, peanut butter and jelly waffles. We
I'll pass it
had
this way.
all of our sandwiches and all of our burgers are on waffles. And so if you get a bacon cheeseburger, let's say, the bacon was in the waffle.
I would actually.
Yeah, it was cooked in the waffle,
I would actually
hanging
go
out the
for
waffle.
a bacon waffle.
Yeah.
I think we'll put Lawrence in a waffle.
That actually sounds really good.
We had a sweet potato pie waffle. We just had a lot of waffles. But rather than have 20 waffles on the menu, we have about our 4 or 5 that we have all the time.
That's what I want to ask you. Were you there all day in the kitchen experimenting and both of you like huddled up in your secret little kitchen? Your lair. Coming up with all these different flavors and deciding, okay, we're keeping this flavor.
We did kind of do that.
Or did you survey the customers and, you know?
No, you hit it right on the nose. Before we opened, we went to while they were building out our store, we went to a test kitchen with our chef, the executive chef we had at the time. He's not with us any longer. And we went in and just spent the whole day in there just making waffles and doing stuff and trying things and what'll pair well. Some things you taste good, but it doesn't present well because when you put it in a waffle iron,
Right.
It may burn or something like that. Sometimes when you put something in a waffle, it doesn't rise or it'll be kind of gummy, and so you just have to get in there and just kind of work on it. So a lot of things tasted real well, good, but we didn't like the way they presented, so we didn't put them on the menu.
Any particular one that you can throw out?
Like one of my favorites was sweet potato pie waffle.
It didn't work out?
I didn't like the texture. It tasted great.
Okay.
It tasted great, but it just didn't present well. And food is.
Are you planning on having it soon?
We will.
We will.
Yeah, we
We
will.
will.
Michelle's like, yes,
So
we
I
are.
As soon as you work out the flaws.
Well, yeah,
we've kind of figured some things
Yeah,
out. I mean,
yeah.
the pumpkin pie waffle, one of the cooks made up a mixture of batter, and it was a mistake. He mixed the wrong batters together. And David said, "Wow, that's a lot of batter to throw out." I said, "Oh, we're not throwing that out.
Right.
We're going to come up with something. It's autumn. It's October, pumpkin. Let the seasonings or the spices that was in the batter went well with pumpkin pie. So I said, let's add some pie filling and a few more things and see
Right.
how it turns out. And so that's how that was birthed.
Yeah.
That's how it usually is.
Yeah,
like-
some of the best things come out of
Yeah.
mistakes in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Well, our most popular appetizer is the dirty rice roll. I
Yes.
think you had the dirty rice rolls.
Yeah.
I'm drilling
and
again.
so we gave the chef, one of the chefs, the recipe for the dirty rice, and he messed it up. And it just didn't come out the way we wanted it to come out. Because once again, you have to know how it's supposed to be.
Right.
You give someone the recipe, but we weren't happy with the way it turned out. And same thing, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of rice to get rid of. That's a lot. And so my wife, came up with, well, let's add some few things. We're not throwing this stuff out. That's just too much because it was a big vat of dirty rice, and
Right.
it just didn't turn out the way we wanted. Excuse me. So we added some things to it. And then when we first opened, we had a collard green spring roll. That didn't go over well. It was great, but it didn't go over well for that demographic
Right.
because they weren't used to. I mean, we just got them eating collard greens,
Right.
and so because they didn't try grits, they didn't try
Right.
a lot of stuff. So you put it on the menu because it's what we eat, and it's not for that demographic.
Right.
So they just weren't ordering it, and so since the collard green spring rolls didn't go over, and we had all of these wraps, she said, well, why don't we trick it out a little bit and use these wraps and put them out there to the guests and see if they like it, and it just went gangbusters.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
really good.
What is that? What is that?
It's a egg roll.
Yeah, it's in like an egg roll. It's rolled, but it's our dirty rice with a bunch of other stuff
The
inside
sausage.
it, and then we deep fry it. And
Anything
then,
deep fried.
yeah, and serve it and cut it and serve it.
And you had
it-
an aioli on it. I remember.
Yeah, well, we had that's what's called our bee sauce. That's our standard sauce that everyone wants, and in fact, Walmart wanted to bottle it. And
Wow.
so everybody loves the bee sauce, and so that's what's on it.
That's something. I mean, you have such a great menu. I think we need to go over the menu, but let's continue trying. Okay, you already tried the mac and cheese. All right, and you tried the collard greens?
No, I was waiting for everyone else.
Okay, no, you. All right, so tell us what's on this dinner special that you have here.
We got a lot of requests for that, and that was a chicken meal. So listening to the customers, we created a fried chicken meal that comes with the macaroni and cheese, our collard greens, 3 pieces of chicken, and cornbread made from scratch.
I don't think I had your cornbread yet. My youngest son, Jacob, the pieces is not enough for him. He needs a whole chicken. I'm just gonna let you know now. That's how much he loves your fried chicken.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
Now,
gonna call you ahead of time on Tuesday.
he may want this smothered
The
chicken.
smothered
That's a
chicken,
half
yeah.
a chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, very good.
well, Gloria, are you gonna pass it down? Well, I have your original. This is where I came in.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving me a spoon or a fork. Or
We forgot about Lawrence
just
already.
saying.
You have wonderful
I mean,
cutlery.
I am Filipino, so I can get down with my hands. It's all good.
I'm ready for chicken. This is my favorite right
Here
here.
we go.
So,
Pass this down
can
to
you
Lauren.
give us a little hint of, do you do your secret spices and drench it in buttermilk overnight, or?
No. We do have our spices we put in our batter.
I'm sorry. Go on. That's it?
That's it.
Is it? You say
Well,
you fresh to
we
order
will let it marinate.
Yeah, we
and season.
marinate the chicken. Yeah,
we do marinate the chicken.
overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless we're really, really busy, and then we have to pull out more than that, won't
Yeah,
marinate, but
before
we'll
we go
still
to-
get it out.
Before we go to break, give everybody out there who's a home cook the best way to make a fried chicken. Just your simple, basic, what you recommend them to do at home if they want to make a good fried chicken.
Well, I would season it. Certainly dip it in a wash. It could be an egg wash, a hot sauce wash, whatever wash you want, and then your flour. But you want seasoning in the flour as well. And that's the trick, is getting that right proportion so that it's not too salty,
Right.
not too bland.
Do you taste your flour before, like, to see if the right seasonings? I'm just asking, because my grandma does that, and I'm like, how could you do that?
Well, you know,
Well-
when you do thousands of chickens, you know, after a while you get the flour down, and we make it in such big batches that it
But
comes
you
out
could
the
look
same
at
every
it
time.
and tell.
Yeah.
And
You
tell.
know, yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes if we're questioning something, we might taste it to make sure.
Because that's what I said. I'm like, how do you know how much to put in said recipe? And she's like, I just know.
That's grandma.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's the way my
what?
grandmother was. Like I said, she couldn't
like, how
read,
am
she
I
couldn't
supposed to
write,
learn?
she didn't own a measuring spoon or a measuring cup. She just threw stuff in there and she knew what to put in.
So-
And everything was by feel.
And you got the recipes from her. Is it from just observing her throughout the years?
Yeah, that, and I had 4 brothers, and my parents worked different shifts, and so my mom would kind of start the food, and she went off, she worked for the bank, and my dad worked nights, and so she would kind of cook stuff, just get it going, because he didn't like his food cold and he wanted it fresh, so she kind of stop it halfway, and then he'd get up and kind of take over. And their thing was, you don't have any sisters, so you better learn how to cook. And so we would get in there, and back in the day, my dad, he would just get up and go in there and finish that food kind of thing, and so that's what we did.
Well, we'll finish the story and eat some more right after this on Culinary Trend Show on Rent Radio Network.
We'll be right back with more Culinary Trend Show with Chef Bev, Gloria, and Lawrence, only here on RentRadioNetwork.com.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. 3 quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Coy Chiropractic Institute. a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
You're listening to the Mommy Talk, a place where mommies, and don't forget dads, can share their everyday accomplishments
and challenges y mucho más. So tune in every Friday here at rantradionetwork.com from 11 through 12.
And don't forget to call in at 855-969-RANT. The number is 855-969-RANT.
You can follow us on Facebook at The Mommy Talk Show.
See you then.
Are you hungry for more? Well, put on those stretchy pants, grab a plate, and let's head on back to the Buffet of Madness with Bev, Gloria, and Lawrence for more Culinary Trend Show. Only here on Rant Radio Network.
All right, we are back. I'm going to do the show by myself because everybody's having a great time right now, just eating and drinking and being merry. And we have to continue the food. Where did we leave off?
Catfish sandwiches.
And I love your catfish dish. Your the plate.
Catfish plate,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Catfish
What did
and
I
grits.
get with it? Oh, the grits.
Catfish, grits, and collard greens.
That's it. That's it. That's all you guys have to. I love the grits too. No grits tonight.
No grits tonight. No grits tonight.
Now tell us what waffles you have here for your catfish.
There's two catfish sandwiches there. One is on the jalapeno cheese waffle, and the other one's on the sun-dried tomato waffle.
Where did this come about? Were you like, oh, there's too much waffles left over. I want to put a catfish in there. Is that you?
Well, we started off with a waffle that for these sandwiches that had fresh herbs.
Okay.
Lemon zest, dill, tarragon, and rosemary. That's good, but we wanted to offer a couple of other options for the sandwiches and burgers. Jalapeno and cheese just sounded good, and then sun-dried tomato and basil also sounded good. So that's what we came up with, just based on pairing it with either a burger or a catfish sandwich or a chicken sandwich.
I'm going to keep chewing here. This is so good.
The jalapeno and cheese is a very popular one.
Yeah, because people like the spice. That was on our savory waffle before.
How
and
many-
it still comes on that, but most people get it on the jalapeno cheese.
Now that you have so many flavors of waffles, how many irons do you have back there?
We run about 4 waffle irons because we get them out quick.
Now, do you make the mixes daily?
Yeah,
Like a certain amount, knowing which one's the most popular?
Yeah, we are the bees waffle. We do. That's the most popular waffle because that's our standard waffle that people get with the chicken and waffle meals. But the buttermilk waffle is really popular. The jalapeno cheese is really popular. They all sell. They're all. It just depends on what you're getting.
I love your waffles because it's.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
But some of them they're made to order.
Okay.
So we have a base batter that we use, but for some of them, we don't make up a batter because the sales vary.
Right.
So the jalapeno and cheese is made on the spot.
On the fly. The sun-dried
Yeah.
tomatoes made on the fly.
Mhm.
The bees waffle, we have that in bulk. The cake batter waffle, we have that
That's my
in
favorite.
bulk. The buttermilk is in bulk, and then the other ones we kind of make to order.
Oh, so you use that base and then base off
We
what
have
they
one
order?
base
Yeah.
that
You can-
we use for the different flavors.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but the pumpkin pie, that's made in bulk. You know, those that sell a lot will make
Right.
in bulk.
Yeah.
Now, on an average day, like you're saying your typical one is the Mrs. B's, your And I know
that's the whole wheat.
whole
That's
wheat.
spiced with cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger.
That's
It's
really
a wheat
good.
and honey waffle. Yeah.
And I mean, how much do you push out? I mean, for a dinner service, that's the most one that you sell the most, right?
Yeah. Most people get the standard waffle
Right.
with the chicken and waffles.
Are they
which
being
is the big-
afraid to mix it up? Is that why?
Well, chicken and waffles is kind of a savory, sweet and savory kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So if they're going to put syrup on the waffle, you probably don't want a jalapeno cheese or a sun-dried
Hey,
tomato.
you never know.
But
I'm ready.
people do.
Yeah.
People do.
That's us.
Sometimes I go, wow, are you sure that's what they want? And they go, yeah, that's what they want. Okay, great. You're paying. We're giving it to you.
Someone want us to put powdered sugar on their jalapeno and cheese waffle. I'm just
So whatever you
No,
want,
that's
we'll
good.
do.
You should
We're-
create like a
Yeah.
a Gloria special, like a dark ale waffle. You should do that. Yeah. Think of me.
Take note.
Gloria.
That's a thought.
Yeah.
I'll work on
See,
it.
Michelle's gonna work on that right
Yes.
now. Yes. Well, because now she's been enjoying your
My
Rogue
float.
Farms pumpkin float there. So let's talk about your menu. Let's start with, we have time to go over the menu. Let everybody know, not only you have these items that you're serving us today, what else can you tell what your appetizers, entrees?
Let's see. We do alligator. We don't do alligator all the time.
How
Just
do you
kinda-
prepare the alligator?
We do it as an appetizer, like alligator chunks, alligator bites.
Oh man, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
convince me to have that.
I am there.
It's good. It's kind of, when they say tastes like chicken, it kind of tastes like chicken with a little seafoody kind of on the back. But people
You
get
eat
it because
balut.
they
You-
just
you
love
can
it.
have
They wanna
alligator.
try it.
You think I can handle that?
You
can
oh,
handle
yeah.
balut. You can. Yeah.
You can handle
Yeah.
alligator.
No.
I mean, you
I'm
think
just-
it was a chicken nugget.
You eat balut. You can
Yeah,
handle
that's what I
alligator.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a balut. Yeah.
we
You know what a
have-
balut is, right?
No.
It's
Yeah,
the
you don't want to know.
You'll start crying. That's
don't
what
wanna
I
know.
did.
This
when
is a
we had
food
that
show. What is
We
it?
were all in tears here.
it's a duck egg. It's still
baby duck is in
baby
there.
duck egg. It's
Well, if you can do that, you can definitely do alligator.
right there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm gonna start
No.
crying.
Thanks, Alan. They're not coming back to the show now.
No.
Yes.
That is a straight up Fear Factor food.
That
It
was.
sure
We
is.
did Fear
Yeah.
Factor here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. It's delicious. Okay, game on. I'll be there Tuesday. I'll
Yeah.
have some alligator.
So we do that. We do the dirty rice rolls are really popular. We have a mustard green artichoke dip that is excellent.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've tried that
No.
when you were there.
I was full. I know I have to come back for part 2, man. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's your apps.
Am I missing anything?
No. You said mac and cheese bites, and then we have a couple.
Oh, we
of
have
salads.
corn fritters and then mac and
Those are
cheese
good.
bites.
And
Yeah.
in case you have room left over, what are your desserts?
We have a kind of our version of a bananas Foster, and then we have a smothered pound cake.
What is it smothered with?
It is pound cake with, okay, help me here. It's pound cake
Butterscotch.
with butterscotch pudding, homemade butterscotch pudding, butterscotch kisses, Heath bar pieces.
I think I just came down with the beatus.
Candy walnuts.
Call 911 after
whipped
I finish
cream
this.
and chocolate sauce.
Wow.
So
With a
it's
shot
very
of whiskey
decadent.
on the side, right?
It's very decadent. It's excellent.
And a side of insulin. Here you go.
Oh Lord, help me! I just got the sugars.
Wow.
So that goes over well, but the bananas Foster is probably the most popular. That's kind of our signature.
And then how about your entrees? We have 5 minutes, so you can go over the whole
let's
menu because we
see.
want everybody to come out.
Well, the gumbo you have.
Mhm.
Heck, I'm going brain dead here.
We have a catfish plate.
Catfish plate, a
so
meatloaf
good.
plate.
Smothered
meatloaf.
chicken.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try that,
smothered
meatloaf.
chicken's excellent. Yeah.
That's my next thing.
And of course, chicken and waffles. I think our burger is the best burger in the world. That's my
Okay,
opinion.
game on
Ooh.
Tuesday. Alligator and the best burger in the world.
There you go. Don't forget the smothered onions. The
Smothered-
grilled onions. You got to get the grilled onions on
Grilled
the burger.
onions.
Just
Great.
smother my alligator and put it on the burger.
And then we have smothered fries, which are off the chain.
Smothered fries.
Just
What is
smother
that?
me.
Yep.
It's just drenched in gravy.
Why don't you just bring the whole thing and
top
pour
with,
over me?
top with grilled
Yeah,
onions.
topped with grilled onions. Yeah.
Wow. I think I want the meatloaf.
And then we have the Cajun wet fries.
Oh.
What
I
are
forgot
wet
about
fries?
the Cajun wet fries.
What would
yeah.
those consist of?
It's our fries with a Cajun hot sauce and
Tossed in
Cajun
a-
seasoning is
yeah.
tossed in it, so they're wet.
Ooh.
And so we toss them in it, and that's really popular because they're spicy.
I'm just.
You didn't have to go over.
I don't know what to
We have a couple of
say.
salads. We have a
Salad?
Yeah. But we do.
Wait, he's in,
For
they're in
the
the
health
OC.
people.
Hold on.
You know, for some healthy people.
We do a lot of
Okay.
salads. We have a
fried chicken salad,
a garden salad, and a country salad. And country
Do you
salad
fry
is-
your salad?
No, we don't fry
Deep
the
fried,
salad.
no deep fried salad.
Put in the waffle iron.
Waffle iron. There's a waffle salad.
We've tried everything in a waffle.
Well,
A waffle
we
toast
make
salad.
garlic croutons out of our waffle.
Ooh. We want that.
We
See,
top
you
that
shut
on
up there, huh? So you have 2 salads. What else? What else we have?
We have the 2 salads, and then of course we have soup. The soup changes daily. Today the soup is a Creole chicken corn chowder. Very good.
And you were talking about the differences, like any country and ethnic restaurant would have. They're from a different province or something. Regions. You were saying yours is Creole.
Yeah, more Creole. Yeah, Creole, not to be confused. Cajun's a lot of spice, a lot of blackened things.
Seasoning,
Yeah,
blackened seasoning.
like blackened seasoning. Creole's a lot more saucy. Gumbo's Creole. Etouffee, jambalaya, all that's
Etouffee.
Creole.
You have a jambalaya?
We do have a jambalaya. It's not
remember
on the
seeing that.
menu all the time, but yeah, we do have
Okay.
it. Yeah.
And then
A jambalaya you have to make kind of in small batches and serve because it's a rice dish and the rice
Right.
will suck up the juice. And so if we have large parties and they want jambalaya, then we'll make
In a big
jambalaya.
pot.
Yeah, but it's not something you want to have sitting out because you have to serve jambalaya right away, which is why a lot of people do it in pasta. They do pasta jambalaya, but that's kind of
Okay.
a travesty for us. Jambalaya
I've
is a
never
rice
had
dish.
Yeah, it's got to be rice.
Yeah.
Oh, shame on you, pasta people, for doing that. So let's talk about. You said you do the banquets. I'm just curious. What's the most popular item when you do a banquet for your menu? How do you set that menu up?
Most of the people, when we do the banquets and the parties, do like the baked chicken. We have like a rosemary type baked chicken that's really good. They'll do that because the people are kind of coming, and we cook everything to order. And while they're doing the parties, we still have our regular guest there. So a lot of them out for the baked chicken, which is really good.
And we make a great potato salad. So that's when we'll serve our potato salad.
That's my
She's
favorite.
there. She'll be knocking on your door tomorrow. You
Oh,
better have it
you'll
ready.
love our potato salad. It's really good.
Oh, I'll bring her there, and then we'll test everything out again. Tell everybody where they can find you: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Your address.
Your address.
Well, we're at 1299 South Harbor, 714-441-BEAS, 714-441-2327, I think it is. We're at 1299 South Harbor. We're on Harbor Boulevard, just south of Imperial Highway. Mrs. B's
okay.
Louisiana Chicken and Waffles.
That's not
We
too
do have a
far from
Facebook
me.
page.
No.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Go to it, people.
for all the food truck lovers out there, take a break. Take a break. Go
Yeah, it's
across
right-
the street.
It's right across from the Best Buy
Right.
where the food trucks gather once a week.
Take a
So
break and get sit down, relax. You know.
You might find me there.
Yeah.
Not in the truck when
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be working. having
Go
having some
down.
chicken and waffles.
He and I will be there as always. But thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks
we
for
hope
having us.
to
everything
have
was
you.
delicious.
Everything
Thank
was
you.
wonderful.
We're just taking. Can we have your plates? I'm just kidding.
If you bring it back washed tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, I'll just bring it back on Tuesday, and you can serve my dinner on
There you
there.
go.
So find them on Facebook. Go visit them. I'm going to tell you now, it's well worth the drive wherever you're coming from. From Hollywood, come on down to OC. Give props to everybody out there. What are you guys doing this weekend? Any big parties that we can go crash?
No. Nothing on the
Just-
calendar for this weekend.
Just regular service for
Yes.
Just regular
Oh, what are
service.
your hours?
10 to 9 Monday. We're closed Mondays.
Okay.
So 10 to 9 Tuesday through Thursday, 10 to 10 on Friday and Saturday, and 10 to 9 on Sunday.
All right,
those
you
are
got the
great hours.
hours. Yeah, we're there. We're
Right
there.
there.
So great
So,
show, guys.
Great show next
Awesome.
week.
Thanks
we
for
are
having us.
Oh, you're coming back for sure. Next week, you'll find out. Join us next week.
You don't even know.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
you ever want to have your own radio show?
No.
Okay. But if you did, you should call the Rant Radio Network at 855-693-4897.
What was that number again? I don't understand what you're saying.
855-693-4897.